Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a very important question. Okay, we are answering a very important question, that being, who should you be putting for in the upcoming version 2.3? 2.3, is that right? I think it's 2.3. Might be wrong, I don't know, I've lost track at this point. Eula or Albedo, who do you pull for? Right now, this is actually perfect timing because I'm the type of person who's trying to go for every single character to friendship 10. I'm a bit of a completionist. But another way of looking at it is that I do also want to be able to give my actual opinion, and I don't want to be able to, just chat a lot of crap and say, oh yeah, no, K is bad, but I've never used him, that type of thing. So, I've gone through a lot of these characters. I've got about like 10 more characters left after I've done these lot. And as you can see here, Albedo is almost friendship level 10. And Eula is, again, I got about a week more worth of playing with her before she reaches level 10. So, I can actually give an honest opinion on both of these because I've used both of them for a very long time, for about a month. I do just want to start off by saying, do keep in mind, my Albedo is C2. I accidentally got him to C2. I never even wanted him in the first place. So do keep that in mind. He does technically get a boost. You can't see it. You can't see it. You can't see it. Wait, one sec. Yeah, so he gets a boost in his attack based off of 30% of his defense. So that is something to keep in mind because, my one might be doing a bit more damage than other people. But also, my one is not highly invested. These are just like some quick artifacts I put together. Same thing with Eula as well. My Eula is very low investment. Eula is someone who you do want to invest a lot in order to get the maximum potential out of her. Like, I haven't even hit 2,000 attack with her. But let's get into the pros and cons of each of the characters. And obviously, let's just get the basics out of the way, right? Eula is a main DPS hyper carry who uses physical damage but can also apply cryo, okay? Whereas Albedo, that's not Albedo. Albedo is a Geo support, right? He works very well when he's paired with another Geo support or another Geo character in general, but he's not used for many teams. There are a few teams where he works incredibly well, and he does fit a lot of good teams. But like I said, he usually does want another Geo character. But as you can see, I'm not running him with another Geo character, but he's still doing very good because he can generate quite a few particles for the team if need be. So it really just depends first and foremost on who do you need. Do you need a support who will be able to generate some particles, and also do you have another Geo character in the team that you can be using, or do you need a hard-hitting hyper carry such as Eula? So let's start off with the first character being Eula, right? So most people, I'm assuming, will be going for Eula, and Eula is someone who is, like I said earlier, someone that you need to invest a lot in, okay? You would preferably want to max her to 90. You want to get a very good weapon. You would want a 5-star weapon on her, okay? I'm just using a Serpent Span because I do need a crit rate. Don't get me wrong, it will still work. A 4-star weapon will still do very good. It is level 90 and stuff like that. But my artifacts, right, are not the greatest, okay? Like I said, I can definitely get artifacts which have better stats, get her up to 2,000 attack. But these ones, they're okay, right? I've got a defense and flat attack here where I would want percentage, only a bit of crit rate and HP. Like, this is a bad flower. So you want to be actually farming a lot of artifacts in order to get her the perfect set of artifacts. Otherwise, she's not going to be doing the best amount of damage, right? You'll see in the little showcases when I'm actually using her that she's hitting for 7-8k. Every now and then she might hit above 10k. But, when she's not critting, it's doing like 2,000-3,000. But once you do, get a very good set on her and an amazing substats on her artifacts, you're going to be doing like 10k plus per hit. Especially if you're running a 5-star sword such as the Wolf's Gravestone. In terms of talents, again, she does need a lot of investment because you want her normal attack to be high, because that's where a lot of your damage is coming from. You need your burst to be high because your burst is what's going to be 1-shot or 2-shotting bosses and enemies. And then you do also want her elemental skill to be high because it helps reduce physical damage resistance. The physical resistance decrease. There we go. Alright, got there and then. As for Eula's constellations, they're not needed. Trust me, they're not needed at all. C0 Eula is very, very playable, and she does so much damage. It's just that her constellations actually do give a very big increase in damage. It's mainly number 1, number 3, and number 6, if I'm not mistaken. These ones are some of the biggest ones. But like I said, they're not needed by any means. You can find, you know, C0 showcases on YouTube where she's dealing out like 10-15k damage per hit, and it's insane. Like I said, she just needs that high investment. That's it. Yeah, she is high investment, but you are getting a lot in return. Obviously, she's a stupidly powerful, and she's, you know, that's why she's considered a hyper carry. On the other hand, we do have someone like Albedo, who again, he doesn't need too much investment, nowhere near as much as Eula. He is someone you would want to 90 because you do get a big increase in his base defense, which is obviously going to help him deal out more damage, because to his talents, you know, his skill does transcend from 280% of his defense. And then obviously, like I said, I have him at C2, so his defense does obviously help me even more, which is why I have built him with higher defense. As I said, constellations wise, the C1 is okay. It does, you know, generate energy for him. Not to mention the C2 is one of his best ones because his attack is buffed by how much defense he has. So you pretty much just want to build as much defense on him as possible when you have him at C2. And then C4 is a little gimmicky because obviously, you know, when you have his elemental skill down, it creates an elevator, and C4 makes it so anybody in your team who's using the elevator, their plunging attack damage is increased by 30%. And you know, you get a lot of damage from the plunging attacks. Another 30% would be insane. It's just, you know, most of the time when I'm in a fight and I go on this, it's accidental, but it does give out a lot of damage. So yeah, to summarize, Eula is incredible and she deals such good numbers, but you do need to invest a lot in her if you do want to see the incredibly big numbers. If you're happy with the, you know, the quote unquote mediocre numbers, you know, where she's dealing, you know, 5 to 10k with, you know, on average per hit, then, you know, you don't need the high investment. But if you do, she is obviously best when you're dishing out the incredible numbers, so you do need to be putting a lot of work in for her. Albedo, on the other hand, you know, not quite as high investment and can be run on some easier to obtain artifacts, but you do need to run him with defense artifacts, so a lot of people will probably have thrown them away. So again, it depends on what you have on your account. Not to mention his team, you do want another Geo character. It's not needed, but he does work best when he has another Geo character in the party. And obviously, you know, he's the support, whereas Eula is a high carry. So it's just up to you guys what you need on your account at this current moment in time. Let me know in the comments what you guys have decided, if you're still undecided, and, you know, let me know why you are undecided if you're not. Luckily, this means I can, you know, skip this banner and save as much as I can for ITTO and Goro, cause mate, that's looking like it might be good, unless I hold out to the end of, you know, ITTO's banner, and then, because yo, if Zhao is coming on a rerun, I might need a cheeky C1 Zhao. But yeah, that's about it. I'll probably do some build videos for Albedo and Eula when they are released, so, you know, subscribe to the channel if you do want to see those. And yeah, that's about it. I just want to give my thoughts, since, you know, I have actually used them, so I can actually say for certain how good they are, how bad they are, or, you know, and what kind of teams they fit. But yeah, if you did enjoy, smash the thumbs up, you know, share it to your mates, and, you know, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys later, not sure when, later, sometime, hopefully soon. And until then, I'll take care. Peace.